February 22nd, 2026. We're going to go for a little ride. I want to go photograph a church in the middle of nowhere and just show you some of the countryside. Good coffee. So, let's hit the road here in just a minute. Gotta finish my breakfast. It's nice and early. We're heading out, hitting the road. Gonna see some stuff today. I'm grabbing a little bit of gas, $2.45 a gallon. Alright, just got gas. Now I'm gonna grab me an iced coffee. And then we are hitting the road. Yes, I had one coffee today. But I needed a second. Because it has to have a friend. Alright, we are leaving Rogersville, Tennessee. We're going to be working our way through Sneedville. And then up and over into Lee County. And then we'll decide which way we go to circle around. Work our way back this way. But that's where we're heading right now. We'll go out to Sneedville, Tennessee. See what's going on. There's a church I want to photograph on the back roads that goes from Sneedville to Lee's County. So, hope I can remember where it's at. I'd like to photograph that today. Thought as we were passing, I would stop by Church House Point. But this time I wanted to show you the little old church that's been here since the 1800s. Right here. Now obviously it has gotten a facelift since 1800. Lakeview Missionary Baptist. But I wanted to show that. This is why it's called Church House Point. Before we make our way to Sneedville, we're real close to where we're going to turn, so just wanted to show that off. You can see how muddy it is through here. Had enough mud from yesterday. But I just wanted to show you the church in Church House Point. Somebody's already out here, probably fishing. That tree right there has been here since I was a kid. Been here a long time. But just wanted to show that real quick before we make our way to Sneedville. Sounds menacing. It's not though. It is in the middle of nowhere though. And away from everything. Got to work our way up a couple mountains and down into a valley. So we better get this car going in that direction. Oh, somebody's camping over here. Oh Lord. Pothole. But just wanted to show the church. Give you a frame of reference. Right there it is. Church House Point. Alright, we're going to be turning right here at this Exxon, going down North 31 in Mooresburg, Tennessee. This will take us straight into Sneedville, which is, as you can see there, 18 miles away. So, that's where we're going to be heading. Down here. This restaurant right here, by the way, everybody drives all over the area to come here. This is the Green Tomato in the Green Building. Absolutely fantastic. So, if you're ever down this way, the Green Tomato is the place to eat. Let me tell you, you will not be disappointed. And yes, they have green tomatoes, fried green tomatoes. I'm not a fan of tomatoes, but I'm a fan of their They're buffalo chicken strips, and I will tell you, I love them. Well, they are good. Very nice. Pretty morning. It is a very pretty morning. Not much of a sunrise. I didn't think there would be. Clouds were kind of covering where it would pop up with no breaks. So, just taking our time. I want to get a nice shot of this one church. I photographed it with Polaroids once before, but I really, oh, look at that tree. That is wicked looking. Sorry. That's cool. But, really want to try and get it with my Fuji. So that's where we're heading. We're working our way up this mountain. We're going to go up and down a couple of them over the next 18 miles. We'll give you a look at that as we go up it. Wanted to show off this old gas station right here. Adams Grocery. Along the side of the road. We're starting to make our way up our first mountain. We'll be going to the top of that right here as we wind through. Some beautiful old country houses down here. There used to be an old Sears Roebuck house that you could buy, and it come via train and assembled from the 1940s or 30s. And it burnt down recently. Look at that. Oh, love the truck too. Always love that truck. Love that truck. But we're going to go, we'll start off to the right and we'll end up going way over here to the left as we work our way up some switchbacks. But wanted to show off Adams Grocery right there as we make our way. The sun's starting to come up. It's starting to get a little brighter. Very nice. Alright, so the switchbacks have begun. There's a fire tower up here as well, and you can hike out to it. I've not done it yet, but I know the road you go down to get to it. I know you're supposed to park and walk out maybe a quarter of a mile to it. To say the road to it is very potholy, and four-wheel drive in a tall vehicle is recommended. So this vehicle is not that tall, but may just park at the front of it and walk out it one day. I'll point that out, the road it goes to it, when we get up to it. We're just going to wind our way around. Look at the beautiful scenery. As we go up the mountain. Look over here. Look at that view out there. Oh yeah. Wish I had an overlook right here, because there is a pretty amazing view off to the left here with a bunch of layers of mountains. Be very nice if they had one. Alright. There was a rock slide right here a couple years ago. Right here, and they had to clean everything up, fix the road back. It took about 6 months to get this road back open. That's part of it. I think that road's coming up too, where you go out to the fire tower. Yeah, I think it's right here. Yeah, So, see this? It'll curve around. There's a little gravel road going off right here. That road leads out to the fire tower. Out that way. Busy this morning. So there's an abandoned Exxon up here as well, at the top of the mountain. I imagine it didn't do too well, but that's the abandoned Exxon. Something else right here. I don't know what that used to be, but the fire tower is up the mountain right there. Now we're just going to wind our way down. Don't know if you've seen my old video of Elrod Falls, but if you had, the exit to it's right here to the left. Right over here. I had a little problem with my gimbal. I had to pull over and reset it. I don't know what happened there, but it got all out of whack. But we're going to make our way down almost to the river. But yeah, like I was saying before, if you saw my video on Elrod Falls, back there was the turnoff for it. It is along this road in between Mooresville and Sneedville. That is a beautiful waterfall. If you are a waterfall chaser, and it's a hidden gem, it really is. It's a huge waterfall. So definitely check that video out. Elrod Falls should be in my waterfalls video group if you're looking. We're gonna make our way up our second mountain right here. The view from those houses up there, look at those houses up there. The view they got. Man. Alright, we have made our way to the river. We're going to be coming into town right here in just a second. This is the Clinch River, in case you're wondering. One of the prettiest rivers in the area. So much untouched section that's real nice. You can go put in kayaks and canoes and go forever and just enjoy it. It's a very clean river, and those are kind of hard to find in our area. We got a lot of big companies like Eastman and all that have polluted the rivers over the year. Allegedly, right? Put that in there and cover myself. But this one, the Clinch River, is very clean, very pretty. A lot of eagles. If you want to photograph eagles, the Clinch River is real nice. Osprey, a lot of osprey, which I love photographing ospreys. We're going to turn up here at a bridge. This will take us into downtown Sneedville. There's a BP gas station to the left over here, which we should see in just a second. Yep. That is the last gas station for a little while. So if you need gas, this little gas station is your go-to. $2.49 right now. Not bad considering the rest of the U.S. is pretty high. That's the highest in our area, $2.49. So we're not paying what a lot of places pay. I took some photos not long ago down here all of this was flooded. All the trees were underwater. That was last year. All that was covered underwater over here to the right. But did a few photos of all that. There's some good places downtown to eat. I'll point a couple of them out as we come in. This cool little old fire truck right here. Let's take a look at this fire truck. Look at that fire truck. And it's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. So we're coming into town. They do have a Subway. They have a Hardee's. And that is about it for the chains. Downtown Sneedville's a pretty little town. Got a pretty courthouse. There's a True Value. I guess that's kind of a chain, right? My favorite little place down here to go, which we go we have an office down here at work, and I come down here for work every now and then, is this Lively Iris. This place is amazing. They have great little sandwiches. They have smoothies, and they have homemade bread, which I like to buy the bread and take home. But I love the Lively Iris. They do all kinds of local events too for everybody down here, so they host all kinds of stuff. This is the courthouse to the left. Look how pretty. The Walgreens left town and Dollar Tree went in. So other than that Dollar General down there in that church, there's a little bitty hospital, and that's about it. So we're going to turn left here and go up by the school and stay on this road for a while. Now we're near the Virginia state line, so we're going to work our way up and over the mountains again to get into Virginia, because that's where my church I'm wanting to photograph is. And over here to the left is Hancock Elementary School. Pretty little school. I say pretty too much. It's a nice little school. It's really well kept. And there's the power plant. I feel like I'm like Cy when he says hey all the time. I say pretty. I need to cut that out. But yeah, we're going to work our way up the mountain again, another mountain, and back down. And try to find our way. I gotta try and remember where that church is. It's been a hot minute. So, and I don't have the best of memory. A lot of houses along the mountain here. We got some good views. That is for sure. Radio tower. A small little cemetery. And as always, a barn. Right on the road. Oh, come on, Dove. Get out of the road. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. We're at 563 last time I looked. So, trying to make it to 1,000. Hope y'all are enjoying the daily vlogs. Yesterday we went out to Laurel Run and hiked to Laurel Run Falls. It was a good day. Got a bunch of good pics, which you can see over at JTM71. I've already posted one. So, post another one today. So by the time you see this, it'll be 2 up. If you are a fan of just taking road trips and cruises, this is a nice one. Especially if you're in the area and you just want to go out for a day drive. Mooresburg to Hancock to Lee County. Just fill up your tank, hit the road, and enjoy it. Sightseeing doesn't cost much, just whatever the gas cost is. Alright, we're coming to a split here. We're going to go right along West 63. This is Mulberry Gap. There's Mulberry Gap Church. And we're going to go right. That is the way we are going. And it's 7:55 in the morning. Just so you know. Throwing that out there. Beautiful day. Good day for a ride. Wanted to get out and do something this morning because I've got a 3-hour Whatnot stream tonight at 6. Trying to get rid of VHS tapes. So that's what I'm going to be doing tonight. Sky's looking good. I think the closest Walmart's about an hour away. Give you an idea how secluded this area is. Dollar store though, Dollar Gen, maybe 10 minutes away. There's a Dollar Gen every 7 miles. No matter what. So a lot of people rely on Dollar Gen to get basic stuff, especially out here. Another old abandoned gas station, the State Line. I've got some Polaroid shots from this one posted. Love old gas stations. So we are right on the state line to Virginia. Come on, squirrel. Get on over. Nice little barn here. Or house. Looks like a barn. Church or what? I don't know what that was. That morning light. Love it. Ooh. Sun's beaming me right in the eye. Check this beautiful old house out. That is nice. Take a couple shots here. And the barn. Barn is cool. And cows. It's rolling in the hay. That's funny. Alright, so the church I want to photograph is out this way. I'm pretty sure the historical marker is for that church. So taking a left instead of going straight up the hill. come out here and see if I remember right. It's been a couple of years since Jody and I have came out this way. And I can't remember if that was it or not. I'm pretty sure that was it though. So this is looking familiar with all the rolling hills and cows. Oh, that's nice. I like that. The house up here. Look at that. Really cool. Pretty sure it's out this way though. I feel like we stopped and read that marker. All the birds. Birds sitting on the warm pavement. Oh yeah, there's the church. Right there. We can get up here and take some shots of this. Look at that. With the mountains rolling by. Very scenic. Very, very scenic. So I'm gonna get out here, park, and get some shots real quick. So nice. I don't want to go onto property. I see the private property sign, but I wanted to show you that it's Mount Moriah something church, 1949. But I like it because of the overlook here. You can see the mountains out there. Look how nice that is. And it's got a little graveyard behind it. But wanted to get a shot here. You know, I'll probably turn it into black and white, but just love the church and the setting where it's at. So just wanted to show that off. Love little white churches. They stand out. Got a pretty morning out here. So I'm going to stay out here at the road and grab a few shots. Again, it's private property, so I did not know it was private property when I came out here, but I'm going to stand right here and get a shot. And then we'll go down that road. I don't know if I don't think I've been all the way down that road. We'll see what's down that way. Pretty sure this will connect down to Lee County somehow. If I'm not already in Lee County, can't really tell. Actually, according to the map, it ends, so I need to turn around and go back out the way I came. So that's what I gotta go do. Let me do that real quick. Yeah, so that Thompson Settlement Church was what that sign was for. We've worked our way back out to where the sign is, and we are going to go left into Jonesville, Virginia, which is in Lee County. So this is the way we're heading now. Oh, we got a bicycler. Or a horse-drawn buggy. That's cool. That is real cool. Took me a couple minutes to get around that buggy. I didn't want to spook that horse, so I slow rolled it by it. So, yep, we're definitely going to work our way down into Jonesville now and see what we can get. Another buggy is in front of me. I came across another buggy. This one's got a yellow blinking light. There's a whole motorcade of Amish or whatever horse buggies in front of me. I have never came across this ever. This is why I like cruising. You never know what you're gonna find. So Love this. This is cool. Something I don't see all the time, for sure. So, I'm glad I'm doing these daily vlogs now so I can record this stuff. But I'm going to take a picture of this. So I have slow rolled past like 4, and there's 2 more in front of me. That is just crazy. Yep. Going to be a minute. We're going 10. Yep. Okay, so I just passed those 2. The one in the front had headlights. I've never seen a buggy pulled by a horse that had headlights and taillights. That's cool. Different. So, that's a cool experience. The things you find along the road. Alright, so we've ended up in Lee County off that road. And we're going toward the Cumberland Gap to work our way back around and loop home. Been driving for about 2 hours now. Wouldn't have been so long, but I got stuck behind those buggies for a while. Good half hour. So, that's cool. Got some pics. We'll see them. See if they come out when I get home. But now we're on the highway. We can cruise a lot faster. So here's that mountain range that we saw from that church. Right over here to the right. We saw that right up top where that church was. Give you kind of an idea of the area. But that's called White Rocks. We're in the White Rocks area of the Cumberland Gap. Just wanted to show that off. We're going to turn off the highway, make a side detour into the small town of Ewing, Virginia. And go down here and see what's in Ewing. I have a friend that lives down in Rose Hill down here named Harold. He's a photographer. He's been a photographer for a long time with the National Park Service. So he lives down here. Sunday, he's probably at church right now. We're getting ready to go to church. But take a look at the small town down here. Another old gas station. This one's still operational with the old pumps right here. Jonesville also has the only pure gas station, the brand Pure, that I've ever seen working. Usually you just see signs on people's houses and stuff, never the actual station. But Jonesville back there has one working still. Coming into the little town now. Of course, there's a Dollar General. Gotta have a Dollar General. Grable's Supermarket. I think I said that right. But this is the little downtown. I photographed that Napa store once. That was it. Did you miss it? Alright, we're going to get back out on the highway up here. Alright, so we have made it back into Tennessee. We are in Claiborne County, working our way to Tazewell, Tennessee, and then we'll go up toward Bean Station, back into Mooresburg, and we'll have completed a huge circle, and then we'll be on our way home. There is one more stop I want to stop at and show you. It's a pretty cool gas station with some neon signs. So, thought I'd show you that while we're out this way. Here's the little service station I want to show you. I'm going to pull in and park. So this is the Rose gas station. Check it out. Carson Rose. Pretty neat, huh? Pretty neat. I'm going to get a shot here for sure. Those visible gas pumps there is just awesome. It's right off the side of the road here in Tazewell, Tennessee. Just a good little fun pick. Might take a Polaroid as well. I did get out and take a Polaroid there, so it's in my pocket developing. I got to keep it warm for. We'll look at it in a second. But you can see on the back side there, there's a neon sign that lights up at night from the road. It's really nice. But I'm gonna go into town real quick, take a look. I'll show you a little bit of Tazewell, and then we'll hit the road to head home. But I wanted to stop and show you that because of the visible gas pumps. You don't see those often. Just a cool little store. I mean, it's not in operation, obviously, but good for pics. So turning right at the gas station, you will head down this street. I don't know the name of the street, but it goes right into town. It is the main thoroughfare, road, path, whatever you want to call it. Pretty church here, Tazewell Baptist. Love that stonework. And of course the courthouse, another beautiful courthouse. Pretty awesome. Nice little downtown they have here. Oh, I love this church. This stone church over here to the right. Look at that. That is beautiful. Oh man. Tazewell Methodist. That is gorgeous. And there's another stone church or stone building over here. Not sure what this is. It looks like they're working on it. But that's nice stonework. I might grab a shot of this church while I'm here too. I love it. Love it. I hate the telephone wires, of course, but love the church. I also found a tank over here at the War Memorial. Check that little thing out. Yeah, it's not big for a tank at all. It's the go-kart of tanks. But it's pretty cool. Right here at the Claiborne County Memorial. I might grab a shot of this real quick, because it's pretty cool. Love the memorials. I have never seen this happen to a Polaroid film before. Maybe the chemicals ran differently or something as it got streaked across. I don't know why that green strip is there. I don't know. That's a first for me, but here's the shot from the Gulf station. Came out good, other than the weird green stripes. That's what makes Polaroid unique, you know, those weird one-off things. So, at least you can see the whole image. Alright, y'all, that's going to do it for today. I hope you like this little ride along. Again, if you want to see the photos, they will be on my Instagram at JTM71. I'll put them up today. I love that church shot I just got. I framed it in where you could see down both roads. Just tried to work around the telephone wires so that they didn't look too out of place. So, pretty happy with that. That came out nice. That'll be a good black and white. So, I'm going to work my way home. Got a lot to do today. I've got to finish my laundry. Started a load yesterday, got it done. But I got to finish laundry. I've got to take Lily Bell out. I've got to get ready for my 3-hour Whatnot stream of VHS tapes. So, got a busy busy afternoon. I gotta edit this video and get it up to before I'd even do the Whatnot stream. That way I don't have to worry about nothing but packing up stuff. So it's 9:25 in the morning right now, and hopefully by lunchtime I'll have everything done, get some time to rest on the couch with my beautiful wife Jody, and spend some time with her, and then do the Whatnot stream, and then pack up everything. So appreciate y'all joining along. Again, subscribe. Last time I looked, it was 563 subscribers. Trying to get to 1,000. It's pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. The algorithms and the whole 9 yards. So we'll catch you next time. Bye. I'm bright.